Good afternoon. It is 10 after 2 on, what is today? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. It is currently 24 degrees Celsius outside. It is very comfortable, very nice out. Very cloudy, but still very bright. But it's a beautiful day out today. I love it. Actually, I'm going to turn my car off here. Anybody watching, how you doing today? How have you been? What have you been up to? I've been extremely lazy with my vlogging. Extremely lazy. I don't know how that happened. I used to vlog every day, no exception. And the last few months, not so much. I might get 2 up a week. Oh, noisy fly. So yesterday was the last day of school. Monkey is home today. And I'd promised him last night that I would get up and make him a nice scrambled egg breakfast and whatever. And I woke up this morning and my head was just pounding. So that didn't happen. I got up around 11, I think. 11:30, something like that. And I came downstairs and my sweet boy was sitting at the computer doing his thing, and he would never come up to get me. He would never do that. I was like, babe, like you should have, like, I mean, if I don't get up, okay, I need the sleep, but like 11:30, you can come get me. Like, it's okay. He's so sweet. I said, I'm really sorry. I made a promise. I didn't keep it. I felt horrible. I said, how about you let me have a cup of coffee and a couple of cigarettes. Let me wake up a little bit. I said, and I will make you a fabulous breakfast. I said, like, number one, have you eaten yet? Because I ran the dishwasher last night and I had our milk container in there to get nice and clean because it gets kind of nasty after a while. I wash it in the sink, but I like to put it through the dishwasher every now and again too. So I noticed he didn't take the milk container out, so he didn't have cereal. And he said he did, so I'm assuming he had a couple pieces of toast. So I said, well, let me wake up and I will make you a nice brunch. And he said, okay, fine. So he's so sweet. He's so patient. I was like, oh my God, I love you so much. You're too good for this world. So I went out and I had a couple cigarettes and a cup of coffee, and I watched a vlog and woke up. And I came in around noonish and made him some scrambled eggs, and I had some leftover mashed potatoes in the fridge, so I fried those up. And I cut up a great big chunk of watermelon for him. My monkey loves the watermelon. So I served that to him with a glass of milk. He was so happy. He says the best part about not being in school is having like home cooked lunches and breakfasts and all that kind of stuff. He's like, you make the best foods. So I'm good at the little things. I'm good at snacks. I'm good at like picnic lunches. I'm good at that kind. Cooking, no, I hate it. I do enjoy making little snacks for them though. So he was really happy with that. And I said, you know, I tidied up and everything and said, I'm going to go back outside. It's summer and I'm not working, so I'm outside. That's where I'll be if you need me. But I also said to him last night and again today, you know, you're done school now, but that doesn't mean, and whether I'm working or not, when I'm not working, you have no choice, but, you know, because I'm here. But, you know, I don't want you inside all summer. Like, I want you outside for at least a couple hours. It doesn't have to be 2 consecutive hours. Like, go out for an hour in the morning and do your YouTubes or read a book, or he loves to read. Listen to your music, whatever. Like, I don't care what you do. But get outside. and then go back out again like in the afternoon or something. Like if I'm working, when I'm usually home by 2:30, 3 o'clock at the latest, I can come home and shower and we can go for a walk. Like, it's better for me to keep moving, because if I come home, and it happens a lot, I sit down on the couch and I start watching a show. Like, I'll come home, make dinner, sit down on the couch and watch a show. Usually I don't pick Boo Boo up until like 8 o'clock or 5 o'clock or something like that. And I'll pass the fuck out for an hour. I said I wasn't going to curse anymore. Oh, it's so hard. I'll pass out for an hour or so, you know, or until Boo Boo texts me, come get me. So it's better for me to keep moving, keep doing stuff, like, you know. So right now he is sitting outside in the backyard. He's got his Chromebook out there. He's got his headphones on. He's got his phone out there and a physical book. So he's listening to music off his phone. No, he's listening to music off of YouTube on his Chromebook. That's why the headphones are on. And then he's reading his physical book, but he's also got YouTube videos playing on his phone. Okay. I'd be so overstimulated, I'd be going crazy. But okay, fine. And we sat out there together for a little bit, and I had to return some calls that I got yesterday while I was working, and ended up making Monkey a dentist appointment for, I think she said, I'm pretty sure where we're going. We're going into July, so August. It's like mid-August. So that's fine. So I got that set up for him. And he'll probably have his eye appointment around that time too. Unless he went last year. I don't remember. And I think he goes every year, and adults go every 2. I think that's what that is. Under 18 is every other year. Or every year, and over 18 is every other year for the eye exam. Anyway, got all that set up for him, and I have my sprinkler running in the backyard. I don't usually run my sprinkler during the day, but it's very mild out today. I thought, water the backyard a little bit. She's getting a little thirsty. So, and then I said to Monkey, you know, I haven't vlogged in a few days. Do you mind if I go vlog for a little bit? You know, and he's so sweet. He's like, oh, go do your thing. I said, okay, well, you're more than welcome to stay out here. I feel I need to reinforce that. You don't have to go inside just because I'm going out for a bit. You know, chill back here if you want to. And, you know, I won't be long. So, that's what he's doing. Getting some fresh air. I said, you know, I know he doesn't like the heat. And it's been very humid. I get it. I get you don't like the heat. It really hits him hard. But I said, you know, there's shade under that, I don't know, cover thing that I have, the shelter that I bought a few years ago. And in the backyard, there is usually some kind of breeze. I said, but even if you just go on those days and sit outside for like 15 or 20 minutes, it's better than nothing. It is so not healthy for you to sit in the house all the time. Like, it's just not. And when I'm home, there's the pool and everything. Like, you know. So, and we'll go for walks and stuff, you know. We like to chit-chat. We do most of our chit-chatting either when we go for our walks, or every now and again he'll go for a drive with me, and we just vibe out with, you know, music, and we chit-chat, and he laughs at me cursing at all the other drivers because I hate other drivers. I hate driving. So, yeah, I'm really hoping he gets out more this summer. I know he gets out and stuff like on weekends when he goes to his dad's, because they both, well, I know he does baseball. I'm pretty sure his stepmom, I know she used to do baseball. I don't know if she's still doing it now with the 2 kids, but so that, you know, they drag all the kids out, make them sit and watch them play baseball. Monkey ends up having to mind his brother and sister and stuff. If his dad's playing, then his wife is like, you know, chit-chatting. It's her social time, so Monkey ends up watching his younger brother and sister. He's getting to a point where he doesn't want to do that anymore, and I don't blame him. But he's too sweet to say anything. Poor kid. He was telling me on Sunday when he came home, his stepmom was really ragging him about his hair. She doesn't like his haircut. Too bad. Because it's long in the front. It's very similar to mine, except mine's shaved all around. His isn't. But his is long on top and short on the sides and back, but the front piece, like this piece, is like down here. Well, probably down here. It's just long enough that he can tuck it fully behind his ear. And she hates it. She wants it shorter. And he just kind of went meh and walked away, right? Like he won't say anything. But he was telling me about it when he came home, and I said, look, you're 12 years old. You have a right to find your style. And he and I have an agreement that the sides and back for now have to be short, because he doesn't keep it up. He doesn't brush his hair properly. He just doesn't. He never has. So we came up with an arrangement, a compromise, a handful of years back, that you can have the front long, the top and the front long, but the sides and back have to be short. And the top can't be so long that it doesn't blend into the sides, and the front can't be so long that it looks awkward. You know, I mean, if you can tuck it, great, because that'll make your stepmom happy. It's out of your face. Apparently that's not good enough anymore, and she wants it short. She wants like a taper cut. And I said to him, you know, well, you just tell her that mama cut your hair. And we have an agreement. We have a compromise. And that's too bad. I outrank her. Now, I love her to pieces. I really do. She's amazing. She's very, very good for Monkey's dad. She's fantastic. I always tell her, if Monkey's dad didn't find you first and I did, I would have married you. I think you're just the cat's ass. Having said that, there are little things that she says and does with Monkey that stroke my fur backwards. But nothing worth getting into it with her about, you know. Monkey needs to learn that, you know, he voices himself up to me. He's never disrespectful, ever. He doesn't have a disrespectful bone in his body. I'm still waiting for that. It'll come. It'll come. He'll be like my brother, and it'll come when he's in his 20s. But by then I can punch him in the face. It's fine. But he will not rock the boat with them. He just kind of smiles and nods, walks away. But like, if he gets a hole in his jeans, in the knee of his jeans, like, they're instantly garbage. You know, his hair, she doesn't like his hair. Well, that's too damn bad. They're constantly making him watch his brother and sister when he comes over, and it's like, but dude, like, you go there to spend time with your dad and his stepmom and his brother and sister. But I mean, he's not a built-in babysitter. Like, the kid is almost 13 years old. His brother and sister are like 4 and 2.5 or 4 and 3 or something like that. Like, he's got nothing in common with them. Nothing at all. Yes, he enjoys spending time with them, and they're a source of amusement and entertainment from time to time, but not all damn weekend. He's got friends over in their neck of the woods that he wants to go play with and whatever. Like, let him be a kid. He's not your babysitter. Like, there's 9.5 years between Boo Boo and Monkey. Monkey's 21. Boo Boo is 21. Monkey is 12. Okay. When they were younger, the only time that Boo Boo had to babysit was when I went back to work. I went back to work when Monkey hit school age. I got back into hairdressing. And it was shift work, evenings, and weekends. It sucked. I hated it. But I needed to work. I tried so hard to get out of hairdressing. It just wasn't in the cards then. Nobody else would hire me. But his only time, like Boo Boo's only time that he had to, babysit his brother was before and after school. So actually, when Monkey started school, I was going to college. That's what that was. I had started college. So Boo Boo would have been like 10. And Monkey was like 4. He was young when he started. His backpack was bigger than he was. It was heartbreaking. So he would have been like 4 or 5 when I started college. So yeah, he would have been in senior kindergarten. Junior kindergarten, I was home. But by the time he started senior kindergarten, I'd started college. And Boo Boo had to walk his little brother to and from school. And make him his snack, after school snack and all that kind of stuff, because my school schedule was like, my classes started at 8, so I was leaving the house by like 7, quarter after 7, and I wasn't home until like 5 o'clock. And I had some classes that I had to go back for in the evening, so I would come home, make dinner. My mom or my nephew's mom would come and watch the kids while I went and did a class from 7 to 8. It was a lot. It was a lot. That first year of college damn near killed me. And I ended up dropping the night classes because I just couldn't. Oh my God, it was horrible. But that's the only time that Boo Boo had to take any responsibility for Monkey. And then by the time he was in that Boo Boo was in high school, I had started doing the night, because I had agreed to 1 night shift a week when I first went back into hairdressing, because I just wasn't dumping all that onto Boo Boo. Like, I was like, there's just no way. Like, that's not fair. Boo Boo had a right to be a kid, I mean, he lost a lot growing up and had to, take care of himself a lot. There's no way. Like, I'm not doing that to him. And then to have him grow up possibly resenting his little brother, like, I just won't do that. I won't do that. So I only worked 1 night a week so that Boo Boo didn't end up being like a dad, like, I mean, that's not his role. His role is big brother. You do big brother things. You don't, make him dinner and make sure he bathes and put him to bed. Like, that's my job. That's a parent's job, not a sibling's job. So, yeah, it really kind of irks me that they tend to have him as a babysitter. No. That's my opinion. They obviously don't feel that way, but I think Monkey is kind of starting to feel that way, and he just doesn't want to do it anymore. And I said, well, I can't say anything. It's not my house. It's not my rules, and I will never step my toe in that. Like, it's none of my business. That's all you. You need to be the one to say, you know what? I need some me time. Watch them for an hour or whatever. Let them, I don't know, hump or whatever. Like, I don't know what they do. But let them do their thing for an hour and then just be like, okay, you know what? Like, we're good. I've spent my quality time with my brother and sister. I want them out of my room, or I want to go to my room, or, I want to do 12-year-old things. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, his bedroom is in the basement, and there's baby gates that keep the kids from running all over the place. But from time to time, especially his sister will come down and sit in his room, and he's playing some shoot 'em up games and whatever online with his friends, and he's got to turn it, it's this whole thing, he's got to turn it off because she can't see it, and it's like, but it's his room. Like, at my house, my kids, the rule has always been, you don't just burst into each other's rooms, you knock on each other's doors. And, can I come in for a minute? If the answer is yes, great, go in. If the answer is no, accept it and move on. Like, and if one isn't home, you don't go in the other's room. Like, that's just a no-fly zone. You don't do that. Their rooms are their private spaces. I don't go bursting in, and I own the rooms and everything in them. It's respect, And I lead by example. I knock on their doors and I wait for an answer before I enter. Like, they're not allowed to come bursting into my room. Like, I don't generally chill in my room, but if I am, if they decide that they want to play video games together, they bring the system down to the living room so that they can be comfortable, and they horse each other around on the video games and, do guy things. And I'll take my computer up to my room and watch my show. I don't care. It's fine. Once in a blue moon, I have no problem doing that. If they don't come into my room, bursting into my room, Mom, like, that'll get you in trouble real freaking quick. They knock on my door. So I feel bad for him. I hope one day soon, he'll feel comfortable enough with himself to be able to say, like, look, can we keep the babies out of the big boy room? Like, that would drive me insane. I would not appreciate that at all. Like, give me my space. The poor kid. I mean, I think in my head, I would never say it to him, but I think in my head, by the time you're 14, you can decide what you want to do. So, if it were me, because, Monkey and I are very different people, but if it were me in that situation, at 14, I'd be saying it a lot sooner, but at 14 for sure. Because I was a miserable bitch at 14. I'd have been like, okay, you know what? Like going to my dad's, because I used to go to my dad's on occasion when he picked us up. If I had younger siblings there, God help us all, and my dad was making me watch them, at 14, I'd have been like, you know what? You either parent these kids, because my responsibility, or I ain't coming no more. Like, I come to spend time with you, and if there are other children involved than the other siblings, of course, but not strictly in a sense that you're babysitting your siblings. You want to spend time with the other parent. It's the whole point. Like, come on. I know Boo Boo did that with his dad. By the time he hit 14, he was like, okay, and we're good. Which is sad, but I seen it coming a mile away. But yeah, I just feel bad for the kid. He's just so sweet. He doesn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. He doesn't want to rock the boat. Sorry, I gotta put my window back down. Woo! he just doesn't want to start anything. He is so not for the drama. He wants no part of any of that crap. And bless him for it. But I know you can't. Whoop. Little slip knot for you. Sorry. You can't bottle up your own feelings and potentially hurt yourself over trying to spare somebody else's feelings. Like, sometimes you got to put you first. Sometimes you got to say what needs to be said, regardless of how the other person feels about it, And if they want to be all up in their feels about it and whatever, then you call me and I will come get you. That's how that goes. You don't have to sit around and deal with that. No, you do not. I feel bad for him. He's just so sweet. He's too sweet for this world. This world does not deserve my monkey. He is such a good boy. I can't see the counter here. Well, we're at the 26-minute mark. That's good enough. I could go on, but I won't. I'm going to go back home and sit outside with Monkey. I do need to cut his hair today. I do need to cut his hair. It's getting long. It's starting to curl around his ears. He did get excited when I told him when he starts high school, if he wants to grow it all out, I don't care. I said the same thing to Boo Boo. When Boo Boo got into high school, he grew his hair out. I said, but the same deal remains that I made with Boo Boo. You have to, I don't care if you grow it down to your ass. I really don't care. But you have to keep it clean. You have to keep it brushed. And you need to keep it trimmed as needed. Like, it needs to look decent. That's all I care about. Like, you're not homeless. If you start to look that way, I'll shave your damn head. Yeah. I said, ask your brother. I have done it. I can remember Boo Boo not keeping it up, not keeping it clean, not keeping it brushed. He wouldn't let me trim it. It was getting frizzy. It was getting nasty. And Boo Boo has always, like, Boo Boo was, even when he hit grade 9, grade 10, he was very much taller than me. He's a big kid. I wrestled that boy to the ground. I sat on him. I shaved his head. Not bald, but short, like 1/4 inch left kind of short, like a number 2 guard short. And trust and believe, that boy keeps his hair clean. He keeps it brushed. He hasn't let me trim it in several months. He's gonna have to break down sooner. It'll happen again. And get it trimmed. But every now and again, he will come to me and ask for a nice shortcut, and then he grows it out again. It's like, cool, I don't care. I told Monkey, when you hit grade 9, you hit high school, you want to grow it out. But those are the rules. So he's so excited. But he's also, for now, decided he wants to go to one of the Catholic schools here. He loves the idea of a uniform. He loves all that. His stepmom works at that school. She's like a TA or an EA or whatever the hell they call them. I said, well, see how that goes. I wouldn't want to go to school where my mom or my stepmom or my dad or whatever worked. Like, no way. No way. But he's really excited about it. And I was like, okay, well, I don't know what I don't know anything about the Catholic schools, so I don't know if you're allowed to have long hair. Like, you might be screwed, bud. I mean, school is all about conformity. Catholic school is even more so, hence the uniforms. Everybody looks the same, carbon copy, cookie cutter. Oh shit, yeah. But do you? Do you? I do not care as long as you go. Anyway, I'm going to bounce. So anybody watching, I hope you're having a fabulous day. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to vlog tomorrow or over the weekend. So, yeah. Old dude just walked by me laughing. Awesome. I'm busted. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to vlog tomorrow or over the weekend. I hope my boyfriend is coming down this weekend. I haven't seen him in like a month. He's been all up in his head. I said, well, pull it out before you come, because like I don't need it. So get over it. I'm done being patient. Just get over it. I'm so sick of hearing it. Such a bitch. But it's true. I love you to pieces, but I'm so sick of hearing about it. Just, yeah. So I'm hoping he comes. Kinda. I want to see him, but I don't want to hear about it. So yeah, I may not vlog, but we'll see. Not that anybody cares, but anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna go and, I don't know, cut Monkey's hair and get on about the day. So yeah, take care of yourself. I'm rambling now. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk later.